Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kaz and I'm a channeler and a healer. In today's video we're asking the question, what does our physical body want to tell us? I have 3 crystals to choose from. Crystal 1 is rose quartz. Crystal 2 is zoisite with ruby. Crystal 3 is blue lace agate. You can go ahead and make your selection. If you need more time, you can pause the video. The timestamps will be in the description below and also in the video chapters, so you can go straight to your reading. You don't have to choose just one reading. I feel called to do this with this video. You can choose more than one. You can choose all 3 if you want to. I'll see you at your reading. Group 1, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to pick up your rose quartz and channel through it and ask the question, what does your physical body want to tell you? Oh, interesting enough, I'm getting the term snowing. Does your body feel cold? Is that what's happening here? It feels like it's snowing. It feels like there's snowfall. I might just have to sit with this for just a minute. What's going on here? It's a little bit random and bizarre. Okay, I'm getting that you feel cold, like your internal temperature, your core temperature is low. So this may be due to a number of things. Maybe you've been fasting. That is one way that your core temperature drops. Another way is that maybe your thyroid is under functioning. That can happen as well. Maybe you've lost a lot of weight recently and you haven't got the fat reserves for protection. Or you might be in the real depths of winter and you just can't warm yourself up. Usually that is linked to a metabolism issue of some sort. So if you're not sure what it is, it might be worth going and getting checked out, and with whoever you trust for your health care, because I feel like this can be corrected. It's not something that is uncorrectable. This is correctable. So if you are fasting, of course the solution would be to eat something. If you have lost a lot of weight recently, get your thyroid function checked out. But also your body just might need a little bit of time to recalibrate because it's lost its protective layer, especially if you lost a lot of weight. For some of you, I'm hearing that menopause might have been an issue with this. Maybe you felt really hot with menopause and now you've come past that where you're getting hot flushes, or maybe you've been treated for the hot flushes and now you're feeling cold. It's always worth getting your thyroid checked out with this as well. I mean, it's something here that can be resolved. If that's not you, I'm getting something to do with the feet or a foot. So there's something going on here that your body wants you to pay attention. I'm feeling my left foot in particular here. And your body wants you to pay attention to that foot. Maybe you've got a splinter in it and you don't realise, or maybe the nail is infected or something like that. Maybe it's really, really obvious what's going on. Now, your feet are always about moving forward in life. And the left side of your body is the feminine side and the right side is the male side. So this may be more energetic in nature, where maybe you've had a bit of a sore ankle on and off. And depending on what side of the body it's on, it may be related to someone in your life. So let's just say, because I'm feeling my left foot, it's the left ankle, okay? So that might mean then that there's a female person in my life that's impeding my stepping forward. And it could be that they're physically impeding it. Maybe I am a teenager who's living at home with my mum, and she's saying, no, you can't go out. Or maybe it's more energetic. Maybe there's a belief you're not safe if you go out, that you've picked up from the female side of your family. So it could be anything like that. So it's worth paying attention to these physical signs and symptoms that your body has and trying to look at your belief system. around it. So often when we treat things, it can be just a band-aid treatment. It's not getting to the true cause. Now, of course, there are physical things that happen, but they usually start with a primary thought, belief, or energy blockage. So they're asking me to tell you that to be in good physical health, it's really good to clear your energy on a regular basis. So this may be popping someone up on YouTube who does energy clearings. It may be doing some chakra meditations on a regular basis. Whatever it is, it helps clear physical symptoms and improve the overall health of the physical body. Because we are a soul having a human experience, we are strongly linked to the physical body. Now I'm being drawn to someone who's very sensitive. So it may be that you're a very sensitive person, and what's going on is that you are storing things in parts of your body. So you might have aches and pains all over the place, particularly in your joints, and it's trapped energy. So the best thing that you can do for yourself is do a chakra clearing or go swimming, because that really helps untrap the energy. That type of supported movement in the water really helps with the flow of thing. Water flows, so it's about untrapping or allowing that energy to flow through you and out of you as well. Grounding will help with this as well, and just having the intent of putting your bare feet or even sitting on the ground and having your feet on the ground, your hands on the ground, and just dumping the energy, just having the intent of, I dump this energy, it's not mine. Some of it will be yours, but if you're a sensitive person, a lot of it may not be. There we have it. The energy's just suddenly pulled back. So I hope you got some value from that reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Group 2, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to pick up your crystal here so I can channel through it. Excellence is what I'm hearing. Okay. I'm standing really tall here. My carriage is really high. I've got a really good posture. You may be a dancer, and your physical body is telling me you're always striving for excellence, which is great. However, you're more likely to be heading towards burnout if that's the case, if you're always pushing yourself. It's great to have goals. It's great to have good structure around exercise programs and eating well. But they're saying there's a little bit, they're actually saying a little bit of a compulsion here to be very rigid with what you're doing for your physical body. And they're linking physical body here with mental health, and just asking that there's a little bit less rigidity around it. Don't have absolute rules. Have a rule for 95% of the time, but 5% of the time you can relax that rule. That's what they're asking. You actually may be an athlete. You may be training for something or heading towards a particular goal. And they're saying that's great, but just take one step back, because you're at the potential here of absolute burnout, and that's not going to help you get to your goals. So they just want you to take one step back, maybe relax one thing for the benefit of the physical body, because there's something here. You're very, very driven, which is wonderful. However, it's like what you're doing right now is going to impact you further on. So it may not show up for a year or 2 years, but it's like this strict drive for excellence now is going to be your downfall in the future, in your physical body's sense. So it might be that you get completely burnt out. Your adrenals are so fatigued that you might have to take a year off doing anything just to rest your body, because it cannot do anything else. So what we're looking for here is balance. we're looking for, yes, putting the best possible food into your body, yes, getting the appropriate amount of exercise. However, there needs to be a little leeway here where occasionally you soften that energy a little bit because your body is struggling. It might just be super tired from being exercised constantly or for long periods of time. Now they're showing me high intensity interval training rather than going for a 2-hour run. So they're just saying, you know, maybe one day a week, switch it up a bit and just loosen the rigidity of your goals a little bit, because it's not going to get you there any faster. In fact, it's going to impede. I'm like getting the sense of inflammation. It's going to impede you getting to your goal. You're going to get there slower by being more rigid about it. And this may be a weight loss program as well. So I'm feeling that whatever it is, you have a specific set goal in mind by a specific time. And your body is saying, I can't do that by that time. So you will just have to step back a little bit and reevaluate, because what you're pushing your body to do is not beyond its capabilities, but it's putting it under a lot of stress, which is then hindering your achievement. I am still getting the sense of a dancer here, particularly ballet or a competition dancer, and I'm hearing that there probably need to be some rest days in that, or some rest periods. Maybe you are just at it hard and fast, and I'm getting the lower legs are struggling with that. Even if you're not a dancer, your lower legs, so from your knees down, are struggling with whatever's going on. And your digestion, for some of you, is playing up here. Something's going on with your digestion too. So just bear that in mind. So the advice is here, relax a little bit within your goal, because it will get you further than you are currently doing. Okay, group 2, I hope that was helpful. Please give me a thumbs up so more people see this video, and I will see you in my next one. Group 3, let's have a look at what your physical body wants to tell you. I'm just going to pick up your crystal. Okay, I'm getting your mouth and jaw here. So your throat area too, your neck perhaps. So there's some sort of strain here. Some of you need to go to the dentist. Some of you really just need to do some throat chakra clearing. We have got the blue lace agate, which is throat chakra. So there's that. I feel like some of you might have had a sore throat recently, and I see people wrapping a scarf around their throat to try and keep the area warm. Okay, and my voice is getting really croaky here. So I'm going to say that there may be something physical here, but it's linked to your energetic body as well, and your throat and your mouth area is all about self-expression. So if you haven't been able to speak up in a situation, it's affecting you physically. So your thyroid is in this location, your parathyroids are here too, your larynx, your pharynx, your epiglottis, I'm seeing tongues, I'm seeing teeth. So all of these areas here, the vertebrae in the neck as well. So you may have physical issues here that can be helped energetically as well. So clearing the energy from your throat chakra, or speaking up in a situation you need to speak up in. You might find that you are quite a shy person who doesn't speak their needs or their wants, and this sets you back in life. Or it may be that you often feel challenged to speak up when you don't want to. And it's more like a lesson of learning that your words are valuable, and you need to be expressing them. Maybe you need to express them through the written word, if that's easier for you to start with. If you don't already journal, you could start doing that. But I feel like for you as a group, you need to get your words out. And that will help with any physical ailments that you have in this area. I'm also feeling your liver here. So the liver processes all of our emotions, and it processes all of the substances we put in the body, pretty much. So it's a big processor of stuff. It's also the organ of anger. So let's just say you're in a situation where you feel that you can't safely express yourself. You get angry about that. And then your liver struggles a little bit. So you're trying to process other substances that you're putting into your body, which can be food, which can be alcohol, whatever. And it's not doing as well as it should, because it's not able to deal with what you're putting in, because there's anger there about not being able to express yourself. Now, as I've said in one of the other groups, 99% of the time, our physical ailments start with a thought, a belief, a situation. And because we're not able to move through that in a graceful way sometimes, because we're challenged by it, it becomes a physical ailment. So whatever physical ailments you have around your head, throat, neck, or your liver will be assisted by clearing the energy around it. So speaking up, expressing your anger in a positive way. Maybe you need to get those thoughts out. Maybe you need to address the person who's making you angry, but in a calm way. And you can do that by actually dancing it out, or punching a punching bag just to get the energy out of it, and then you can express what you need to do. So taking the anger out of the picture, because there will be another emotion underneath. It will be that you don't feel worthy, or it will be that you were told as a child to be seen and not heard. So there'll be something underlying it, some sort of pattern behaviour that will be underlying it, and that's your challenge to get to. So I know we're talking about the physical body here, but we're actually talking about emotional healing too, and energetic healing. I hope that makes sense to you. Thank you for watching Group 3. Please give me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate that, and I will see you in my next video.